Teamwork makes the dream work, right? Hello and welcome back. I'm so glad that you're here. Today I want to talk to you a little bit about communicating effectively with your team. Many of us have teams, especially as small businesses, that are outside our physical space. As I spoke about in a previous video, I work from a home office, which means I'm not in the office with most of my clients. And that's sometimes difficult because I have to make sure that I can call or text or email in order to ask them questions as necessary, and there may be a lag. So scheduling and putting things in perspective and making sure that I have priorities set appropriately is very important to ensure that we stay on track. Along with that comes the need for clear communication with your team. Your team is located throughout the United States or even throughout the world. Having a set of structures in place in order to move yourselves forward is not only necessary, but it's almost a security blanket for you. It helps to keep you accountable when everyone knows what their priorities are and where their responsibilities lie. And it also helps to ensure that people know what is expected of them. Many business woes can be avoided if communication is clear. And that's actually seen very, very easily in many small businesses that do contract out for many of their services. So ensure that you have regular team meetings. They can be virtual. You can do it on the phone. You can do it by Zoom. You can do it on Skype. There are a variety of ways that you can actually meet in person without being in person. And that's necessary because you want to make sure that you can see people's facial expressions, because you want to know that what you're saying is getting through to them. You also want them to have an ability to see you, and when you're giving them praise or you're giving them criticism, constructive criticism in any way, that they can see your emotions behind it. If you're doing it over text or over an email of some sort, it's very difficult to read tone in those instances, so it's better for you to say it face to face if possible. So having those weekly meetings or regular meetings to ensure that everyone is on the same page, very important. Having a set of responsibilities for each member on the team and making sure you check in on them regularly is also very important so that people can be held accountable and they know that the pieces of the projects that they're working on do matter. Also, along with those responsibilities comes communication in expectations. Now that means communicating with your team and asking them if what you're requiring them to do is even plausible or possible. There may be times that you're working with someone who is editing something for you and you ask them for a 2-day turnaround and it's a 20 or 30-minute video. That may not be possible for them. And so you want to ask and make sure, I would love to have it by this date. If I get it to you on Tuesday, is that enough time for you to adequately complete it? And they need to feel comfortable enough to say yes or to say no in order to make sure that they are giving you the highest quality product. So having those conversations at the onset of your relationship really sets the stage for knowing responsibilities and making sure that people are held accountable and that they feel comfortable in coming to you and providing for you a wonderful product of whatever it may be that you can help to push your business forward. So make sure that your team communication is clear, it is concise, and you are adequately communicating what it is that you want from them and when you are very proud of them. Nothing goes farther than the praise from someone above you or that you're working for, telling you that you have done a really good job on something that you know you've worked very hard on. You may not always get the praise, you just may be able to see that they enjoy your product, but if it is possible for you to give that praise to someone else, make sure that you are doing it. I hope this helps you to communicate well with your team, no matter where their location may be, and that you are able to move your business forward in the best way possible. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you have not already, go ahead and subscribe. I'd love to keep you around. Until I see you next time, do not forget to be passionate, be purposeful, and be proud.